Now for the explanation video. So, just over a month ago, before my computer blew up, I figured out Nicolas Cage. I used to think that all his films were about, obviously, fire, because every single cover seems to have fire on them pretty much one way or the other. Fire, Black Ops, the Arson Ops, 11818, 2018, yeah, sure. But, no, it's more than that. It's more than that. Of course, we've always known that his movies have been predictively programming the Black Ops on the west coast of America, including Las Vegas, the Mandy, 11818, Ventura, Malibu, and Paradise Arson by the government, and what else? Yeah, of course, the West Coast false flag itself, Seattle. Next, well, you know, the film Next is about a nuke on the West Coast, huh? And it's next. Well, next I would say is a Black Op in London. Objective Realist came up with an interesting one because it's very much election based. We've got December the 12th as a potential London Tower Bridge or Brixton Riot or whatever, Black Op. So anyway, London is next. I mean, it was mentioned as next in the film Mission Impossible Fallout, so it will be. But of course, the fallout, the fake nuke, West Coast, etc., etc. God knows what else they'll do. Definitely a blackout. That should be November the 3rd, 2020. The US re-election of the unpopular president, as in the trailer Shattered Union from 2005. So let's do Nicolas Cage. Now, I was thinking about his films again, because it's all in his films, and of course Matthew Broderick Ferris films. But I don't know how it occurred to me, but I thought, no, I mean, hold on, it's more than that. And I solved it. I solved it in one go. His whole career, just like Matthew Broderick's whole career, is the Seattle false flag, the West Coast false flag. Nicolas Cage's whole career is the Pentagram. Yeah, he is earth, air, spirit, water, fire. Right, the fifth element. You know, Luc Besson's Satanic Pentagram film. Good film, of course, The Fifth Element, but nevertheless, you know, it's about the pentagram. Satanic Hebrew Kabbalah pentagram. So anyway, let's go through these. I've got tons. I mean, I'm not even totally covering it with these images, and I've got a hell of a lot to go through. So, Nicolas Cage, Birdie. Oh, yeah. You know, Bird Boys, G. Masons, you know, LGBT. Let's go through his films and the elements, right? So air, right? Let's do air. So he starred in Con Air, and of course, Wind Talkers. So air and wind, and he was also, of course, the Weatherman. There's probably more on the air and wind, but that's already enough. Let's carry on. We've got Spirit. Spirit, perfect. Now, you remember, a ghost is a spirit. So, starred in Ghost Rider 1 and 2. And number 2 was known as the Spirit of Vengeance, because a ghost is a spirit. Right? And he starred in Pay the Ghost, Pay the Spirit. Again, that's already enough. So you've got the spirit, you've got the air and the wind already, times two, already. Water. Well, yeah, there's that USS Indianapolis film, Men of Courage, yeah, also known as Men of Courage, it's all water. And I'm sure there's more water ones. But obviously, Earth. Earth is a good one. Let's do Earth. Let me just find the knowing... hold on, I've got so many images open. It's ridiculous. Bear with me. Yeah, Earth includes the moon, of course. So he starting Moonstruck and racing with the moon. So the Earth and the moon, that's the moon times 2. Moonstruck, racing with the moon, Nicolas Cage. And of course, let's get to the knowing film with the Earth on the front cover. Come on, where is it? Oh, I've got so many things up and I can hardly find what I need to find. Well, 311, eh? Yeah, that's the big one, of course, for next year, sorry, next week. Fire. So we got Firebirds. I bet you didn't know he starred in a film called Firebirds. So another bird reference, and fire, and the gay code, Polari gay code, blue. So he's got bird, gay, blue, gay. Now, anyway, which leads you on to Bird Papa, the game, of course, with the Space Needle. I will find it. I will find it. Of course, he's all over Paradise. As I've already shown you, he was in the film Trapped in Paradise. Yeah, and you've got Trapped in Paradise with the frozen ground. That's a double as well. But again, it's also the elements, isn't it? Frozen ground, all the elements. Yeah. Hold on a second. Here we go. Sorry, here it is. I found it. There you see. Now we get into the Earth. Okay, that's another one of the elements, the Earth, and there it is, knowing the film, the predictive programming of all the numbers of the Black Ops. So anyway, you got your Earth, which again is of course the rock. And again, you've got the fire, you've got the West Coast, you've got missile on the West Coast. Yeah. And you got West, Red Rock West, fire again, where nothing is as it seems, because it's all it's all con air. Yeah. Red Rock West Coast. So the rock, the moon, Earth. More fire. Of course, fire. Water, air. And there's your fifth element. Wind blows and all that. Yeah. Fifth element. Tokarev. His film Tokarev. Well, the Tokarev just happens to be the TT-33. The 311. 3 times 11. 33. There it is, Tokarev with fire again. And of course, Red Rock West again, the Earth, the rock. I include in this one because you've got Sarah Trigger, you've got the CO prefix of Coburn, dead for the ultimate con air. Of course, he represents all the cons, all the psyops, all the black ops. Dying of the light, of course. Well, I've shown you that many times. That's the blackout. Dying of the light, which is also in the Mel Gibson film Edge of Darkness, somewhere there anyway. More apocalyptic American coast stuff with this, and there's the other one that he's in disappeared or something. He's on an airplane and all hell breaks loose down below. Anyway, here's your Trapped in Paradise, a lesser known film of his because it's all predictively programming the Paradise, Small Town, Big Trouble, of course. And there's your Paradise Fire, right? And then there's the film that came out before that, Welcome to Paradise. With look at the scene. Look at exactly right. Pictured it perfectly, and it's all satanic horns as well. But Paradise, like I've shown you before, the Paradise Fire. Same thing, same thing. But this film came out at least a year before the Paradise Fire. I saw it on the shelves beforehand. Trapped in Paradise. Firestarter. What else? Yeah, this one's a good one. A score to settle A. Add the A to the settle. What you got? You got Seattle. Fire again. And him. Notice Benjamin Bratt is supposed to be a Hispanic guy, but look at his name, Benjamin. Couldn't get more Hebrew, can you? Anyway, Kill Chain. Yeah, I included Kill Chain because it has the word submarine, 7-Eleven, and the Trident, Trident submarine, which would lead you to the submarine. Hunter Killer. Alright, so his new film, Primal, came out exactly 1 year to the day after the 11818 operation, which I did predict that 11818 was it, because I was made about 50 videos beforehand saying, look, 11818 is going to be a black op day, and it was. It was the West Coast arson by the government, right, on November the 8th, 2018. So a year later, he comes out with Primal, released 1 year to the day after. I don't know why I included Grand Isle other than it is one of his new movies. Brand new. And so is 1000, 1000, or whatever, I don't know, I just included it. And also he's the trilogy now, Angel has fallen, London has fallen, of course, all the London ops. Olympus has fallen. Well, Olympus, you got to realise that's Seattle, because Mount Olympus is right outside Seattle, and it's in the film Prometheus. It's all about Lucifer, Prometheus being Lucifer, the Hellenic word for Lucifer. So, yeah, Edge of Darkness, of course, Blackout, Edge of Blackout, Firestar, yeah. New film, Anna and the Apocalypse. Well, yeah. Alright, now have we gone through it all? Yeah, I hope we have, because I'm running out of time. Not quite all, but let's have a look. Firebirds, yeah. So we've got Firebirds, Fire. Boy in Blue, gay thing again. Oh yeah, Guarding Tess. Now this is about elections, right? See? He had to star in an election film. You see, that's the one I didn't manage to put in time. Arsenal. Well, it's arse, but there was something else about this as well. I can't remember what it is. Bird Papa, Space Needle. Death in Paradise series, of course. Yeah, I've already done the PSYOP rhythm for the Harry Dunn PSYOP. And that'll be it. You get The Purge on November the 3rd, 2020, guaranteed, eh? And that, I'll have to show you that where he goes to the town of Paradise and mentions nuclear. It building to a nuclear apocalypse kind of thing, he said. And that is building soon. And he was grinning his head off when he was saying all of it. So, yeah, Mandy was all the fire. He was all the 11818. Nice little pyramid there and the fire, of course. So, there you go. Nicolas Cage his whole career is the pentagram. It is spirit, air, water, earth, fire. You can see that all his films, clearly, I've shown you, Spirit, Ghost, Spirit Walkers, Ghost Rider, Con Air, Wind Talkers, Water, USS Indianapolis, Earth, which is The Rock, Red Rock West, Knowing with the Earth on the front, and every single other film, Fire, and everything in between, plus Paradise, plus Las Vegas, Leaving Las Vegas, all the Las Vegas movies there, the Mandalay Bay op, it's all there.